Welcome into 5 Minute Wager brought to you by Better in Green. It is Monday, October 20th. 5 games on the NHL slate tonight. Gonna break down 3 games here really quick. Trying to get more into the NHL content this season. I know we have not put out a ton of NHL content in the past. Just gets really busy with football season, then college basketball gets rolling, and some other sports take up the time. But at Better and Green, all three of us, myself, Ben, and Wyatt, all followed the NHL closely, all bet the NHL, and really looking to get some more content out for you guys this season. So, looking to get rolling here on a Monday. Kind of a short slate, but I do think there are some bets to be made in these games here. For the 5 minute wager this season, we are going to do some of the solo videos like today, some with myself and Wyatt, some with myself and Ben, probably some with Ben and Wyatt as well. Just kind of mix it up, get in the content when we can. So that's kind of how we're going to roll. Guys, if you have not subscribed already to our channel, please consider doing so. Obviously, if you're here, you probably like hockey, but we don't only cover hockey. We do NFL, college football, UFC, MMA, college basketball, NBA, MLB, EPL soccer, Champions League soccer, auto racing from NASCAR, F1, IndyCar. We cover everything here at Better and Green. So consider subscribing if you have not done so already. We really, really, really do appreciate that. Hit the like button if you enjoy this content, and drop me a comment down below. Give me your best bet on the ice for tonight in the NHL. Guys, let's get into the plays here. First one up, 7 o'clock Eastern start time. Minnesota Wild head to New York to face the Rangers. The Rangers currently a minus 140 home favorite, plus 120 coming back on Minnesota in this game. I think there's some value here on the dog in the Minnesota Wild at plus 120. I know the Rangers finally were able to put up some goals, got a 4-3 win in Montreal on Saturday. Before that, they'd only scored 1 goal in their previous 3 games. They now come back home to face the Minnesota Wild. This team has not been good at home. They have not scored at home yet this season. They lost 0-3 to the Penguins on opening night, 0-1 on Sunday to the Capitals, 0-2 on Tuesday against the Oilers. So back home, do I think they get shut out here? Probably not, but this team, I think just coming back home, not having much success at home. I think right now they would prefer to play on the road. You have the Wild continuing a long road trip here. They're 0-3 to start their trip at the Stars, Capitals, and Flyers. Now heading to New York to face the Rangers. Need to turn the ship around. They have this game and then a game on Wednesday on the road against New Jersey before coming back home for multiple games. So I do think this is a big spot here for the Wild. I think at plus 120, you're getting a good price here on Minnesota. In net, we have Philip Gustafsson going for the Wild, Igor Shesterkin in net for the Rangers. I do like Shesterkin. I'm a huge Shesterkin believer. Only 1 goal allowed against this season average, and a 9.62 save percentage. But I think the Wild is the side here at the price. I like the plus money. Think it's a lower scoring game. Give me the Wild plus 120 on the money line for our first play. Next play up, we are looking at the 9:30 Eastern start time. Winnipeg Jets heading to Calgary to face the Flames. The Jets minus 150 road favorites, plus 125 coming back on Calgary. Jets 4-1 to start the year. Another hot start to the season for Winnipeg. 1-5 for Calgary in this spot. I'm going to take a look at Calgary team total under 2.5 goals. You can get that at minus 115. Shop around for the best price. I don't think Calgary has much of an offensive explosion in this game. I wanted to take the full game under, but the Jets have been putting up goals in their 5 games so far this season. They've scored 4, 3, 5, 5, and 4. So I do think the Jets could go win this game 5-2, 5-1, somewhere in there. The 5.5 total, just too low for me to get involved on, but I do think the Jets and Connor Hellebuck in that can hold Calgary under the 2.5 goal total. Hellebuck 3-1 record so far this season, a 2.51 goals against average, 9.15 save percentage. And Calgary, they just have not been scoring. They started their season with a 4-3 win in a shootout against the Oilers. Since then, 5 straight losses. They have put up a combined 7 goals in those 5 games. So I think against a really good goalie, a really good defensive team in Winnipeg, I think team total under for the Flames, under 2.5 is a good bet to make. in that 9:30 Eastern start time. And the nightcap, guys, 10 o'clock Eastern, the Carolina Hurricanes heading to Vegas to face the Golden Knights. Knights minus 115, home favorites. Carolina minus 105, road underdog. They are the, I believe, last remaining undefeated team in the league. 5-0 for Carolina, but on the flip side, you have 4-0-2 for Vegas. So neither of these teams have lost in regulation so far this season. I like Vegas to hand Carolina their first loss here today. You look at Carolina, they're on a nice road trip, but they really haven't played anyone that great yet. They got 2 wins right off the bat at home against the Devils and the Flyers, then started their road trip, beat the Sharks, Ducks, and Kings. All 3 of those teams a little bit down to start the year. I know the Ducks had a lot of hype coming in. I was pretty high on the Kings coming in, but they just haven't been off to a great start so far this season. This is really their first real test, and the schedule is just mayhem for the Hurricanes here. In the next week or so, they're at Vegas. Then they have to go to Colorado to face the Avalanche, down to Dallas to face the Stars, back home to play Vegas. So 4 really tough opponents here. I think Vegas, night game at home, I think they can get it done. They've won 3 straight against the Flames, Bruins, and then the Flames again. They also have not had a tough schedule to start. Lost to the Kings to open up the year, beat the Sharks, lost to the Kraken on the road, not necessarily a great team. So this is really their first big test as well. Their schedule gets really tough. They have the Hurricanes, head down to Florida to face the Panthers and Lightning, then go to Carolina, come back home to face the Avalanche to close out the month of October. So tough one here for the Knights as well. But I do like the Knights. I think you're getting some value with the undefeated start for Carolina. You have Aiden Hill in net for Vegas. You have Freddie Anderson in net going for Carolina here. Both guys have good numbers so far on the season. I think Hill can have a good game here, kind of stand on his head, keep the Hurricanes off the scoreboard for the most part. I like the Golden Knights. I feel like that's going to be the sharp play here, and I'm going to be there for it. That's probably my favorite play of the day. So, guys, quick recap, 5-game slate, went over 3 of them here. I like the Wild at the plus price, plus 120 on the road against the Rangers. I like the Flames, team total under 2.5, minus 115 against Connor Hellebuck and the Winnipeg Jets. And I like the Vegas Golden Knights on the money line, minus 115 against the undefeated Carolina Hurricanes. Guys, that will wrap it for today's episode of 5-Minute Wager, brought to you by Better and Green. Thank you as always for watching. Again, if you have not subscribed already, please do so. Like this video if you liked the content today. Really helps us out. We do this all for free, so we really appreciate the likes and the comments as well. Let me know if you have a best bet for tonight, if you agree, if you disagree with my plays. We'd love to hear it in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a profitable night, and we'll see you next time for another episode of 5-Minute Wager, brought to you by Better in Green.